You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength in the chaos of life. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that true control lies within. External circumstances, be it success, failure, or unforeseen challenges, are beyond our grasp, but how we perceive and respond to them is entirely ours. This Stoic principle encourages mental resilience. By shifting focus inward, we cultivate inner peace and fortitude. In modern terms, it's like upgrading your mental software to handle any glitch. Embracing this frees you from anxiety, empowering you to navigate life's storms with clarity and calm. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. Aurelius urges us to appreciate life's wonders amid daily grind. By contemplating the vast universe, like gazing at the stars, we connect to something greater, envisioning our place in the cosmos. This fosters gratitude and perspective, reducing petty worries. In today's fast-paced world, it's a call to mindfulness. Step outside, look up, and feel the interconnectedness. This practice not only uplifts the spirit, but also inspires creativity and humility, reminding us that our lives are part of an eternal dance. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Happiness isn't dictated by wealth or status but by the thoughts we nurture. Aurelius emphasizes that positive, rational thinking breeds contentment, while negative rumination leads to misery. This empowers personal agency. Curate your mind like a garden, weeding out doubts and planting seeds of optimism. In practical application, it means reframing setbacks as lessons. For anyone feeling stuck, this quote is a blueprint for mental hygiene, proving that joy is an inside job, accessible through deliberate thought patterns. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Distress often stems from our judgments, not events. Aurelius teaches that we can change our perspective to alleviate suffering. Traffic jam isn't inherently painful. It's our frustration that makes it so. By revoking that judgment, we reclaim peace. This Stoic tool is invaluable for emotional regulation, especially in high-stress environments. It promotes cognitive flexibility, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. Ultimately, it liberates us from victimhood, placing the reins of our well-being firmly in our hands. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason, which today arm you, against the present. Anxiety about tomorrow is futile. Aurelius advises using reason as a constant ally. The tools that handle today's challenges will suffice for tomorrow's. This shifts focus to the present, reducing worry. In an era of uncertainty, it's a reminder to build rational habits now, critical thinking, patience, and preparation. By doing so, we face the unknown confidently, not fearfully. This philosophy encourages proactive living, where foresight meets equanimity, turning potential dread into empowered anticipation. Remember that our own worth is measured by what we devote our energy to. Self-worth isn't in accolades but in where we invest our efforts. Aurelius suggests aligning energy with virtuous pursuits, kindness, learning, integrity, over trivialities. This introspection helps prioritize meaningful actions, fostering fulfillment. In a distraction-filled world, it's a call to audit your daily focus. Are you building character or chasing shadows? By choosing wisely, we define our legacy, ensuring our lives reflect true value rather than superficial measures. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Simplicity in ethics. Aurelius boils morality down to righteousness and truthfulness. Avoid wrong actions and false words to maintain integrity. This principle cuts through moral ambiguity, guiding decisions with clarity. In personal and professional life, it builds trust and self-respect. When tempted by shortcuts, recall this: it's a compass for authenticity, preventing regret and promoting a life of honor. Embracing it cultivates a principled character, resilient against external pressures. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. B1. Aurelius cuts straight to the heart of virtue. Endless debate about goodness achieves nothing. True wisdom lies in action. Become the example you admire. This simple truth destroys procrastination and transforms philosophy from theory into daily practice. When you live these principles, you not only strengthen yourself, you quietly inspire everyone around you. Do not be distressed, do not despond, or give up in despair. If now and again practice falls short of precept, return to the attack after each failure. Perfection isn't required. Aurelius acknowledges human imperfection but stresses persistence. When ideals aren't met, don't despair, recommit. This fosters resilience and self-discipline, viewing slips as learning opportunities. For anyone pursuing habits like meditation or fitness, it's encouraging. Progress is iterative. By returning to the attack, we build momentum, turning failures into stepping stones toward mastery and inner harmony. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Vengeance through virtue. Aurelius advises rising above harm by not stooping to the offender's level. Maintain your integrity instead of retaliating. This preserves peace and moral high ground, diffusing conflict. In relationships or workplaces, it's wisdom for emotional intelligence. Respond with composure, not reaction. Ultimately, it empowers you, turning adversity into a catalyst for personal elevation and serene detachment. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Every dawn brings a fresh gift. Aurelius reminds us to greet the day with gratitude for the simple miracle of existence. In a world that rushes past these truths, pausing to feel this privilege rewires the mind for joy. Start each morning with this thought, and watch how ordinary moments become sacred. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. True wealth lies not in possessions but in perspective. Aurelius teaches that contentment springs from within. Simplify desires, focus on what truly matters, and happiness follows naturally. This mindset turns scarcity into abundance and chaos into calm. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Your mind shapes your character. Aurelius warns that repeated thoughts leave permanent stains. Choose noble, kind, and rational ideas daily, for they color your entire being. Guard your thoughts carefully, they become your destiny. Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. Aurelius embraces impermanence. What we call loss is merely transformation. Nature thrives on constant renewal. Accept change without resistance, and grief softens into wonder at life's endless becoming. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Aurelius invites us to question appearances. Opinions masquerade as facts, and perspectives limit truth. Cultivate detachment from gossip and judgment. Seek understanding beyond surface impressions, and live with greater wisdom and peace. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. The real tragedy is an unlived life. Aurelius urges us to fear inaction more than death. Live fully in each moment, pursue virtue, embrace risk. Only then do we truly escape the shadow of regret. Reject your sense of injury and the injury itself disappears. Pain often comes not from events but from our interpretation. Aurelius shows that perceived wrongs lose power when we refuse to feel victimized. Release the story of harm, and freedom returns instantly. This is true mastery over suffering. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Obstacles are teachers in disguise. Aurelius transforms setbacks into opportunities. Every barrier carries the lesson needed for growth. Embrace difficulty as the path itself, and resistance becomes your greatest ally. How much time he gains who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does, or thinks. Freedom lies in minding your own affairs. Aurelius advises focusing energy inward rather than on others' opinions. Reclaim hours wasted on judgment and gossip. Direct attention to your own growth, and life expands dramatically. Pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. What happened happened. Now what will you do? Master yourself or remain a slave forever. Live simply, desire little, be free. Forgive not for them, but to set yourself free. Stay calm and you have already won. Anger poisons only the one who carries it. Live simply, desire little, be free. The less you want, the freer you become. Forgive others not for them, but to release yourself. Stay calm, you have already won. Anger only burns the one who carries it. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Whatever blocks your path is not your enemy, it is your teacher. Every problem hides a gift. When things go wrong, ask only one question: how can this make me stronger? Turn every obstacle into fuel. If these words brought you clarity, join our journey at Aurelius Echo. Subscribe and enable notifications to let ancient wisdom guide your path. We appreciate